There's another feature match now, so let's head down. So we have, wow, nice. This is a match for me. Wow. We have John against John. Great.
And we were speaking about John, the nice foil Tarmogoyfs, and now we will see
Ah.
some Tarmogoyfs.
So both players are 1-1. I always really enjoy playing the mirror because,
I agree,
well,
it's great.
at some point it starts beginning top deck mode, but I really love this kind of. It's
I have to say, one of
just attention.
the matches, you didn't play Magic at that time, but one of the matches that I liked the most, I was playing Pod, Berting Pod
Yeah.
decks in Modern. Against Jund, the matches were really, really nice.
Okay.
Long, exhausting, perfect.
Yeah, this is mid range. So
Okay.
there's Ren and 6 in the hand of
Yeah.
Jordi. Jordi.
What do you think about Renan 6 in Jund?
Wow. Okay.
Because it's I see in the last time it's kind of debatable topic. I see there are lists that don't play Renan 6 anymore. That's something new. They are getting back to playing the 4 of confident, and I think
Yes.
it makes sense in a world where combo decks and things where you want to draw your discard spells is a real word. I think it's interesting as a debate.
Yeah, definitely. So at the beginning, I was really not convinced from when I first saw Ren and 6 was just like, okay, that's a nice Gruul Planeswalker, but what does it do? It gives me a land, like I don't need lands. But
No, I think the
I
card
was
is good.
never that wrong in my whole Jund life now. Because then I started to play it always as a 3-off. Well, not once, I tried also 4-off, but I think 3-off is the right number. And it's so good. Sorry, but I love this.
No, I think
I
the card
love
is
this
really
card
good.
because it gives you the card back. It gives you the land back. You can also combine it with your canopy land, which is a big deal, especially if you are playing in such a mirror and so
I
on.
still think I agree with you, but the debate is more not about the fact that the Ren is good or not. I totally agree on the fact that it is good, obviously. The fact is it great at this moment of modern? Is my question. I think it's close. I mean,
Yeah,
I think it's a really good card, but I can see someone speaking about I don't know another 2-drop over it. I don't know. I wouldn't. At the beginning, I played some games with Jund. I played 4 of them.
yep.
I would not play 4 anymore. And I'm also on your page. I'm playing 3. But looking at the decks that are playing 0, I am still on the position that it is wrong. But I'm not anymore on the position that it is. This is completely nonsense. I understand it. How to say? Because if we are playing in a meta game where paradoxical outcome
That's
and Ursa
definitely.
or things like that are around, you want to have confident. You don't want to have Ren and 6. That's a little bit my point. But I agree. The card is insane. And
Look,
then I have to say in Legacy it's more insane than in Modern, in my opinion. In
yeah.
Legacy it's kind of crazy.
Look, I can tell you from my experience, my point of view, Dark Confidence was and is my favorite card in Jund. I just love this card. I love the artworks. I love what it does. It does so much. It does everything. It's
And it
so
is so
great.
good against Ren and 6.
It's so not good against Ren and 6, definitely not. But it does so many things. But what I can tell, maybe Ren and 6 is not that good if we go for the interaction with the other decks.
Yeah.
Definitely agree with these kind of Ursa decks and so on. It's not a big deal. But the good thing is that Ren and 6 gives you more smoother, how do you say? Um,
With the mana you get
yeah, with the
against.
mana. So you don't really have these mana issues and problems if you have Ren and 6. And this helps a lot because this can be a problem in some matchups. Well, there are some matchups you don't
No,
need Ren and 6.
I
You don't play
totally
it
agree.
against Dredge and so on. But, I mean, there you
You
can
can ping
also...
in the Narcomoebas or
Yeah. Wow. No, I mean, it's not like Liliana for me. Liliana is... I cannot cut Liliana. She's
I agree.
so important. But I can cut Ren in 6. So, but it makes the deck more consistent. And this is what I really like about this card.
Yes,
For it's more about me. And having Liliana and Ren in 6 both on the battlefield,
that's great.
this is nuts. Get back your land, discard your land. Wow. So this is what these two really do very well together. So there's actually a good start on the left side for
Wow.
Jordi. He has Rennie, and there is also Tarmogoyf. And on the right side,
That was a Ren 6 on turn 2 that went unanswered.
yes,
And oh, yeah, this is kind of crazy start because thinking about it, it's just turn 1 discard spell into turn 2 Brennan 6 with a flash land in the graveyard,
that's very good.
and turn 3 Tarmogoyf and remove your drop. It's like crazy.
So there is the answer.
Ooh.
At least
He will have one forest, I
he
think,
gets one
still.
land.
Yeah, because he has swamp and
Yeah, the
mountain
forest
to
is the
play.
right one
Yeah.
because you already have these two lands.
Yeah,
There is no main.
I don't think they have other ones.
Yeah, you have. You always play two swamp,
Two swamps, okay.
two swamp
Yeah,
because
yeah,
you want
mountain
to
is
cast Liliana.
yeah,
But this is also a thing, a very long. By the way, it's a very beautiful mountain.
yep.
It's one of the epic lands.
No,
It's
it's
Mount Fuji,
beta. Ah, the mountain.
the
Sorry,
mountain. Yeah, yeah.
I was looking
I
at the
love this
forest.
mountain.
Yes.
No, it's well, there was a deal. Well, John plays for a long time. Did only play one forest, two swamp, and now there is one of these mountains in
Yeah.
the deck. But it definitely makes sense because sometimes
I
you have if Ren in 6 is really ticking up, you need to find some lands.
I feel like that was an improvement from Ray Duke. He was without the mountain for a lot of time.
Yeah.
When he changed and decided to play the mountain, all the jump players followed him
Whatever
because
Reduke changes, we follow him. He's our godfather. He's a jump godfather. But he's actually also a really cool guy.
yeah, I
I
agree.
always love his streams. Always love when he does his videos and his articles.
Yeah,
Well, for me as jump player,
no,
I'm very happy he's a Hall of Famer now.
yeah, I think as a jump player you have to follow him
Yeah, definitely.
because he has the right knowledge, how to say.
Yeah. I don't know for how many years he plays that deck, but
Yeah,
I think since it
and
started.
if he doesn't play Jund, he plays like Abzad. That is another.
Yeah.
It's Jund with another name. It's just.
Switching one color.
It's
Yeah,
like.
there was a time, some 2 years ago, where Upson was really a better deal
Yeah,
than
I think
Jund.
so.
That was so hard playing with Jund in these times, because so many mid-range players they changed to Upson, of course. And I really can understand why. It makes
And
sense.
Abzan is also pretty good against Jund, to be honest. Or
It's
better
super good against Jund.
yeah, because lingering souls was a
Lingering
problem.
Souls is horrible. But what do you think? Actually, there are no absent mid-range. Why?
Because at the moment, Renan 6 is better.
You
They
think
ping,
just because of this
they
card?
ping lingering, and I think Elf is back. This is a huge difference,
Yeah.
and also Bolt is better now. I think than test the targets like Embry and things like that, little planeswalkers that you can take down. I think I feel like there was a point where Abzan was the choice
Yes.
because yeah,
Oh wow.
yeah.
A
We didn't
second.
speak a lot about this game because Nick was stuck on two lands.
But did you see if he would have
Sure.
had a Rennie and with his fetch land in the grave, could smooth out